Too many ELA assignments make it far too easy for students to let AI do the heavy lifting. And when that happens, the real learning disappears. Today, I'm going to show you how to take one of the most common, easily cheatable tasks and flip it into something that pushes students to think deeply, write authentically, and use AI as a partner and not a shortcut. So let's start with the problem. A lot of teachers ask students to just quote, find the quote that supports your argument. The moment a student puts that into AI, they get a quote, the page number, and even a ready-made explanation. The student barely has to think, and we lose the opportunity to see their own reasoning. Instead, let's redesign this so AI now becomes the starting point and not the final answer. So here's an approved task. You can ask AI for 3 possible quotes that could support your claim. Then, choose the best one and justify why it is stronger than the others. This means students have to make a decision, explain their reasoning, and evaluate what makes one piece of evidence more powerful than the other. The key here is not just explaining why the chosen quote is strong, but also why the other 2 are not as strong. That step forces students to think critically about the quality of evidence. Are those quotes too general? Do they connect only loosely to the argument? Do they fail to capture the deeper meaning of the text? This comparison step is where students start engaging in higher order thinking. From there, students should produce a short analytical paragraph. They start by introducing their chosen quote and giving context from the text so that a reader understands where it comes from. Then, they present the quote with proper citation. They explain why this quote is the strongest out of the 3 and why the others fell short. They connect the chosen quote to the deeper meaning or central theme of the text, moving beyond surface-level analysis. Finally, they close with a reflection on why this evidence matters to the overall argument. The final assignment now has 3 deliverables: the chosen quote, the justification for why it is stronger and why the others are weaker, and the analytical paragraph that ties everything together. To make grading consistent and transparent, we can use a rubric with 4 categories. The first category is going to be quality of evidence. We can have 4 levels. A level may be evidence that's off topic, irrelevant, or copied without understanding. A level 2 or B level can show partial connection to the argument but lacks depth. A level 3 or C presents relevant and solid evidence that supports the argument well. A level 4 or D can demonstrate precise, powerful evidence that clearly strengthens the argument and reflects a deep understanding of the text. The second category would be depth of analysis. This is where a level 1 could be a simple restatement of the quote with little or no explanation. A level 2 can offer some explanation but stays at the surface level. A level 3 can provide clear reasoning that connects the evidence to the argument. And a level 4 goes further, showing sophistication or sophisticated analysis that examines multiple layers of meaning. The third category is going to be connection to theme. At level 1, the theme is ignored or misunderstood. At a level 2, the theme is mentioned but not clearly tied to the evidence. A level 3 shows clear and relevant connections to the theme. And a level 4 not only connects to the theme, but also demonstrates insight into how the evidence deepens the reader's understanding of that theme. And the final category would be clarity of writing. A level 1 writing is one that's unclear with major grammar or organizational issues. A level 2 has some clarity, but may be choppy or repetitive. A level 3 is clear and organized with minor errors. And a level 4 is polished, concise, and compelling with the student's authentic voice coming through. So when students see this rubric before they start, they know exactly what's expected. When they see it after they finish, they can identify where they excel and where they need to grow. And the big shift here is that AI is no longer replacing student thinking, it's sparking it. Students still use AI, but they make the decisions, they justify them, they compare strengths and weaknesses, and write in their own voice. And that's how we make text-based evidence assignments rigorous, authentic, and cheat resistant. So if you want more strategies like this, keep following this series like, and subscribe. The goal is simple: teach students to think with AI, not because of it.